Tonight, the unseen realm trembles. Portals shift, cycles crack open, and the air itself vibrates with a frequency only your spirit can hear. Do you feel it? That pressure in your chest, that stirring in your soul. It is not random. It is the whisper of destiny, the thunder of divine timing. Few will recognize this hour, but you cannot escape it. The heavens have marked you, sealed you, chosen you. This is not an ordinary night. Tonight is a threshold, and you, yes, you, are the one called to walk through. Chosen one, your test has arrived. Right now, you stand before a divine portal, and your simple act of faith becomes a seal in the unseen. When you subscribe, it is not just a click. It is an alignment, a covenant, a signal to heaven that you are ready. When you comment, you are writing your name into the scroll of awakening, declaring, "I am chosen." And when you like, you release agreement into the frequencies of destiny. Do not treat this lightly. Comment, "Awakening" below, subscribe, and seal this moment. Your obedience unlocks the radiant dawn. This is your activation. You have always felt it, haven't you? The quiet ache of being different, the invisible wall between you and the rest of the world. You walk into a room, and though you smile, deep inside, you sense you do not belong. Others laugh, gossip, chase fleeting pleasures, but something in you resists. You are not broken, you are marked. This loneliness is not a curse. It is the crown of the chosen. From the very beginning, a divine seal rested upon you. Even as a child, you felt the stirrings of another world. While others were busy chasing shadows, you were hearing whispers in the night. That was not imagination. It was your frequency of destiny vibrating through your soul. Heaven encrypted your life with a divine code, an unbreakable design no man can erase. Yes, you have been misunderstood. Yes, they have called you strange, too intense, too sensitive. But what they could not see was the soul signature stamped upon your being. You were never meant to fit into the crowd because your spirit was encoded for higher realms. Your tears, your questions, even your sleepless nights, they are signs that you are not ordinary. And so the isolation you feel is not punishment, it is preservation. God set you apart to keep your fire pure. The world could not recognize you because heaven had already claimed you. Tonight, you must remember, your difference is not rejection, it is recognition. You carry the seal of destiny, and your very existence is proof that prophecy walks in human flesh. You are chosen, and the mark upon you cannot be erased. You have noticed it? The restlessness that refuses to let you settle. You try to live as others do, but inside your chest burns a hidden fire. Nights feel longer, sleep feels broken, and when you close your eyes, visions flood you. Your dreams grow sharper, carrying symbols you cannot explain. A river of divine discontent flows within you, whispering that there is more, that you cannot remain where you are. Do not mistake this for madness. These are not symptoms of confusion, but signals of awakening. That burning in your bones, it is the spirit rewriting your frequencies. That restlessness, it is your destiny shaking you awake. Those dreams you carry, they are not random. They are encrypted messages, codes from heaven, preparing you for the shift. Ordinary people cannot perceive these signs. To them, you look unstable, distracted, unsettled. They cannot see that your soul is being rewired. They do not understand the frequency of destiny vibrating through your being. But you must not silence it. You must not bury it. These signs are holy awakenings, marking the chosen for the path ahead. Yes, you feel different, because you are different. Yes, your spirit wrestles, because it refuses to be trapped in the ordinary. What others call heaviness is actually the weight of glory pressing upon you. Tonight, the signs you carry are confirmation. Your transformation has already begun. Chosen one, understand this. Nothing about this moment is accidental. The reason your spirit feels stretched, pressed, and awakened tonight is because divine timing has reached its fullness. Cycles that began years, even generations ago, are now closing. Ancient doors are swinging shut, and in their place, new portals of destiny are opening before you. This very night stands as a cosmic intersection, where your tests collide with your blessings, where your pain meets your promise. The heavens have aligned, not tomorrow, not next year, but now. That is why your battles have intensified. That is why your heart feels the weight of unseen fire. You are standing at the edge of transition, and hesitation is dangerous. Delay will cost you alignment, but obedience will unlock acceleration. This is the hour where the frequencies of destiny converge, where hidden codes inside you awaken. God has chosen this moment to test you, not to break you, but to bless you. The final test before you is the final lock before the treasure opens. Do not dismiss the urgency you feel. It is heaven's alarm calling you to move, to rise, to embrace what others will miss. Tonight is not just another night. It is divine timing in motion, a sacred appointment written in eternity. Destiny is ripe. The portals are open, and heaven waits for your step. You have wondered why your path feels harder than most, why your nights echo with silence, and why rejection seems to follow you like a shadow. Hear this truth. These are not punishments. They are sacred initiations. The loneliness you feel is the chamber where God trains your spirit. The rejection you endure is the fire that purifies your soul. And the inner war you fight daily is the battleground where your authority is forged. The storm around you is not random chaos, it is prophecy in disguise. Each tear you've shed, each betrayal you've endured, is part of the refining. You are walking through fire, yet you are not consumed. Instead, the flames are stripping away the false, burning off the excess, leaving only the gold of your true identity. Do not despise the silence. In the silence, your ears are tuned to hear frequencies others cannot. Do not curse the rejection. Rejection is proof that the world cannot hold what heaven has sealed. And do not fear the inner war. That war is a sign you are breaking through the shell of your old self into the radiance of your divine design. Chosen one, trials are not your ending. They are your preparation. Every storm you survive becomes a crown upon your head. Tonight, understand. The weight of your struggle is equal to the weight of your destiny. What feels like breaking is actually birthing. You will know you are at the fire gate when the past begins to rise like smoke. Memories you thought buried resurface. Wounds you thought healed begin to burn again. Do not fear the fire. The fire gate is not meant to destroy you, but to purge you. It is the holy furnace where your pain is consumed, and your scars become seals of power. At this gate, relationships may crumble, secrets may be exposed, and truths you avoided will confront you. The flames lick at everything false, demanding surrender. But here is the mystery. Though the fire rages, you will not be consumed. The fire gate is the divine code of purification, stripping away every chain that binds you to yesterday. If you endure, you will exit refined, shimmering with authority, carrying wounds no longer as pain, but as prophecy. The fire does not curse you, it crowns you. After the fire, the next portal is the silent river. Here, all noise is stripped away. You will feel abandoned, unheard, overlooked. Friends may disappear, opportunities may vanish, and heaven itself may seem quiet. This is not punishment, it is calibration. The silent river trains your ear to hear what the crowd cannot. In the silence, you will discover the frequencies of God's whispers. The world screams, but heaven whispers. And only those who pass through this river learn to discern the voice that guides destiny. Here, impatience dies. Here, self-will breaks. You learn that silence is not absence, but presence, hidden in stillness. When you surrender to the river, you flow into alignment. You stop striving. You begin to move with the current of divine timing. This portal unlocks the secret code of trust, walking by faith, not sight, attuning your spirit to whispers that command storms. The third portal is the breaking shell. Imagine a bird inside its egg, safe, familiar, yet trapped. To be born, the shell must shatter. So it is with you. At this stage, your old identity cannot contain the new glory within you. The very structures that once protected you now confine you. This is why relationships collapse, careers shift, and your old self feels like it is dying. The shell must break. This breaking is violent. Dreams crumble, plans dissolve, comfort disappears. But hear this: the shell is not your home. It was only your womb. When the cracking begins, you will want to cling to the old. But if you resist, you remain trapped. If you surrender, you are reborn. The breaking shell portal reveals the divine code of rebirth. Pain is not your end, but your entrance. Identity shatters, but purpose emerges. You are no longer who you were. You step out radiant, fragile yet fierce, newborn yet unstoppable. Finally, you arrive at the radiant dawn. After fire, silence, and breaking comes rising. The night has been long, but now the horizon glows. The radiant dawn is the portal of authority. Here, you no longer beg for permission. You walk in inheritance. You feel a new boldness. Your words carry weight. Doors begin to open not because you knock, but because your presence demands it. Those who once doubted you begin to see the light upon you. At this portal, you embody the prophecy, no longer hidden, but revealed. The radiant dawn unlocks the final code, your divine authority. You realize you are not just surviving, you are reigning. You no longer carry your wounds as chains, but as weapons. You no longer hide your light, for the dawn cannot be hidden. Chosen one, the radiant dawn is your unveiling. It is the sunrise of your calling, the moment the world finally sees what heaven sealed long ago. You step out not as who you were, but as who you were always destined to be. Chosen one, what you are experiencing in this hour is not chaos, it is rewiring. Heaven is releasing divine downloads, upgrading your very spiritual DNA. At times, you may feel surges of energy, sudden waves of clarity, or even unusual heaviness in your body. These are not random sensations. They are kingdom frequencies, vibrating through your being, unlocking codes hidden deep within you since before you were born. Your soul is being encrypted with new instructions, written not in ink, but in light. This is soul encryption, the process by which God hides His secrets inside you, where no enemy can tamper, no darkness can erase. That restlessness you feel is the sound of new circuits forming within your spirit. That sudden boldness, that clarity of vision, is the activation of sacred vibrations aligning you with heaven's rhythm. Do not resist when your old desires begin to fall away. Do not panic when familiar patterns suddenly break. This is the Spirit calibrating you, tuning your inner frequency to match the higher dimensions of your destiny. Like a radio adjusting its dial, you are being set to hear what others cannot. You are not the same as yesterday. You are upgraded, encoded, recalibrated. The very atmosphere recognizes it. Darkness trembles because your frequency has shifted. Chosen one, you are becoming the living signal of heaven on earth. Chosen one, you cannot step into the new while still clothed in the garments of the old. This is why the Spirit leads you through the shattering of the old self. It feels violent, unsettling, even unbearable at times, but it is a holy breaking. Masks you wore to survive are falling off. Chains that kept you bound are snapping. False labels, not enough, forgotten, unworthy, are dying in the dust of yesterday. You may feel as though the ground beneath you is collapsing. Identities you built with your own hands are crumbling. Relationships, titles, and versions of yourself that once defined you are now dissolving. It is painful, yes, but it is also necessary. For you cannot carry the dead weight of the old self through the gates of destiny. This breaking is not destruction, it is liberation. The false must die so the true can live. Every shattered piece is proof that the prison cannot contain you anymore. Like a vessel being cracked to release oil, your life is being broken open to reveal the treasure inside. Chosen one, do not fear the shattering. Embrace it, for when the dust settles, what will remain is the essence of who you were always meant to be. Pure, radiant, unshakable. The breaking is the blessing, and your new self is already rising from the ruins of the old. Even in the fiercest storm, you are not abandoned. Though the winds howl and the waves rise, you are surrounded by an unseen fortress. Angels stand guard around you, their presence forming a shield that no darkness can penetrate. Invisible walls of light encircle you, higher than the mountains, stronger than steel, woven by the hand of God Himself. Yes, the storm is real. The thunder shakes, the lightning flashes, and fear whispers that you will not survive. But hear this, truth. Even in the storm, your frequency is untouchable. The codes of destiny written in your soul cannot be erased by chaos. The vibrations of heaven that course through you cannot be drowned by noise. When you feel overwhelmed, remember, storms are only temporary, but your seal is eternal. You do not stand alone in the rain. You stand under the covering of divine protection, where no weapon formed against you can prosper. Chosen one, the storm is not your grave. It is your training ground, and within it, you are hidden, preserved, and carried. The winds may rage, but the walls of light will hold you steady until the dawn breaks. Hear this now. Chosen one. You are not merely surviving. You are ascending. I decree over you. You will rise. You will rise from the ashes of disappointment, from the chains of delay, from the shadows of rejection. You were not called to crawl. You were ordained to stand, to lead, to carry the fire of heaven within your very bones. You are the breaker of cycles, the one appointed to end generational curses that tried to silence your family line. Where others bowed, you will stand. Where others were bound, you will be free. And through your freedom, others will find their release. You are the turning point, the shift, the living evidence that God rewrites bloodlines. I declare, you will carry divine fire. This fire will not only burn within you, but will spread wherever you go. Your words will pierce atmospheres. Your presence will shift rooms. Darkness will tremble when your feet touch the ground. For you are a walking prophecy, clothed in authority. You are not hidden anymore. The time of obscurity has passed. This is your unveiling, your appointment, your empowerment. Heaven did not choose you to be silent. It chose you to roar. So rise, chosen one. Walk as prophecy fulfilled. Lead with the crown already resting on your head. Carry the divine fire, for you are no longer waiting on destiny. You are destiny in motion. Chosen one. When the shift within you becomes visible, the world will not remain silent. Some will stand in awe, sensing the weight of glory upon you. They will respect you, though they cannot explain why. They will feel your presence like a sudden wind, your words like fire on their hearts. Respect will rise, for they will know something. Divine walks with you, but others will fear. Your light will expose their shadows. Your purity will confront their compromise. And rather than embrace the truth, some will resist it. Do not mistake their opposition as failure. Opposition is confirmation that the seal upon you is real. The reactions of others are mirrors of your transformation. Some will bow, some will battle, but none will ignore you. For the chosen cannot be hidden, and the awakened cannot be silenced. So when resistance comes, lift your head high. When honor comes, walk humbly. Both are signs that heaven has set you apart. Whether feared or respected, know this: the world has recognized what you carry. You are no longer ordinary. You are marked, and the mark cannot be denied. Chosen one, lift your eyes beyond the storm, beyond the breaking, beyond the fire, for there is a vision waiting for you. I see glimpses of your future, and it is radiant. Nations will hear your voice. Healing will flow from your presence. Breakthrough will spring forth wherever you set your feet. You are not simply surviving this season. You are being prepared to carry answers the world is crying for. You are a harbinger of divine order. Where confusion reigns, you will bring clarity. Where darkness lingers, you will shine like dawn. Where chains bind, you will carry keys of release. You will not only touch individuals, you will shift atmospheres, families, cities, even nations. I declare, you will walk where doors don't exist. When man says, there is no way, heaven will create one beneath your feet. Rivers will part, walls will crumble, and paths will appear, because the hand of God moves with you. You are the living sign of a coming order, the embodiment of prophecy in motion. Chosen one, glimpse it now. Your future is not small, it is vast. It is written in light, sealed in eternity. and tonight you are stepping closer to it. Chosen one, hear this decree as though thunder itself is echoing through your spirit. Tonight, the test becomes your testimony. What was meant to break you has only built you. What was designed to silence you has only sharpened your voice. You have endured the fire, crossed the river, survived the breaking, and now the dawn crowns you. I speak as though the heavens themselves are declaring, "It is done." The cycles of delay are finished. The curses of the past are shattered. The chains of fear lie broken at your feet. You stand not as the one who barely survived, but as the one who carries proof that God's hand is upon them. This is not just encouragement. This is sealing. A divine stamp is being pressed upon your soul even now. The walls of light around you are reinforced. The frequencies of your destiny are locked into alignment. No enemy can reverse it. No darkness can erase it. No voice can revoke it. Tonight, heaven records your victory. Tonight, the test is transformed into testimony, and your story becomes a prophecy others will read. You are sealed, chosen, and unstoppable. Let this decree echo within you. You are the living evidence that God's plan cannot fail. Chosen one, rise from this moment knowing it is finished. The portals have opened, the seal has been set, and your transformation is eternal. Tonight, the test becomes your testimony. Chosen one, this is the moment of sealing. What you have heard is not by chance. It is your prophetic confirmation. Now you must respond, for action in the natural unlocks movement in the spiritual. When you subscribe, it is more than a button pressed. It is a covenant made. When you are releasing agreement into the atmosphere, amplifying the very frequencies of your destiny. And when you comment, you write your name in alignment with this decree. Type the word awakening below, not as mere text, but as a prophetic act. Let it be your declaration to heaven and your signature upon this moment. Share this message so others may find their gate, their dawn, their fire. When you act, you signal heaven. Your obedience aligns you with the blessing. You are not a bystander, you are a participant in prophecy. Do not let hesitation steal your seal. Chosen one, the portals are open. The decree has been spoken. The shift has already begun. Seal it now. Seal it with your act of faith. Seal it with your declaration. The portals are open. Seal it now.